What it is, y'all, it's your boy Jones. And if you want updates to all the Jones for Sports content, I'm going to need y'all to...
Come on, push the button!
Yeah, come on, push the button!
Push the goddamn button!
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
Push the goddamn button.
What is up, y'all? Welcome to the first show of Jones with Jones. I am your host, Jones, obviously. And today we have a special guest, my guy, Justin from the J&J Podcasts. What is up, Justin? How you doing, brother?
Doing good today, brother. Appreciate you for having me on. It's a good feeling. It's very rare where I'm the guest on somebody's show. Usually I got people on my show, but this is fun.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad to have you, and I'm glad to have you to be the first guest of Jonesin' with Jones. This is a new series that I'm starting, and just something that I do outside of doing with my friends and stuff like that, just because of schedules and stuff like that. So I wanted to do another podcast where I just have other guests come on and just have fun with that. So appreciate you coming on. I was a guest on his show a couple weeks ago, and I had a ball. It was it was super fun, and I had to have him come on this show. So I'm glad to have you, bro. We got a good amount to talk about, and we're gonna have some fun with this. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, that like button, that share button. You comment as we go. I'll put your comments up on the screen, and enjoy the show. So here we go. Let's get these first comments out the way. What's up, Janae? She's one of our most loyal fans out there, so I appreciate you, Janae, always showing love. And then another one, Kia Parlays. If y'all trying to get rich, hit her up. I call her Cash Out Kia. Cash Out Kia, because she bringing them parlays home now. She bringing them parlays home. She appreciate you, Kia. Always showing love. All right, so our first topic today, I want to get into the NBA Cup, especially because our New York Knicks are in it, and we are in Vegas, 1 game away from being in the finals. What are your thoughts on the NBA Cup right now? As the two teams, I believe it's the Knicks or Orlando and Spurs and OKC.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I'm actually hyped that the Knicks made it to the semifinal because, like I said, when you was on, the last couple of years, we've been losing in the quarterfinal. Yep. Losing right before we got to Vegas. So we finally get to Vegas. And the way we got there, the way we destroyed Toronto, I love to see it. Ooh. So I thought the way we handled business without Deuce, without Shaman, yep. I thought they played well. And then OKC, they didn't have to do that to Phoenix on national TV. They didn't have to kill them like that, but we knew what they was gonna do. The Spurs, that was an impressive win against the Lakers without Wemby. Castle is looking real comfortable now. Him coming back, Fox doing his thing, and Wemby's actually making his return tomorrow. It was reported today by Sham, so I think that game got a hell of a lot better since he's coming back. Yep. But I'm excited. The first year I wasn't really messing with the cup, but now last year I was starting to like it a little bit more, and I just like the courts, the jerseys. Yep. I think the thing for me that I like the most is the jerseys. Whenever the Knicks get new jerseys, that's what I look forward to the most.
Absolutely.
I'm starting to like the cup more.
Absolutely. I'm saying at first I was a little iffy about it because I didn't understand it. And 2, it just didn't seem that interesting, and the players didn't seem that very interested in it. But since then they've made a couple of tweaks, and they've made it a little bit more competitive. For me, my favorite part of it is, well, now not in the playoffs now because it's a little bit different, but in the regular season of the cup, they have to play to the final second because points matter. Point differential and all that stuff matters. So it was fun to actually see a game where, regardless of the score, you had to play to the very last second, and I loved watching that. Like that was really dope for me. You don't you it's very rare to see that. So to see it as a much older person now than when I was a kid, like it was dope to see. So I love it, but absolutely I agree with what you said. I love how our Knicks played. Having OG back as obviously a huge plus for us. Especially defensively, he shows up everywhere on defense. Like I love it. He was making plays on defense everywhere against the Toronto Raptors. So it'll be a little while before he gets into his offensive groove, but we don't really need him for offensive right now. Like we got JB who went off, then we got Cat who can play aggressive when he feels like it. He doesn't always play aggressive, but when he feels like it, he's very dominant. Um, and then just the surrounding cast, JC, the bench, whoever comes off the bench has been giving us a spark. Not as much as I would like, but they're doing better than I expect. Than I expected. So I love that the Lakers getting basically whipped by the Spurs without Wemby was very impressive. Um, and especially the way the Lakers have been playing as of late. Like the Lakers have been on fire. Luca, AR, and even LeBron at times have been really showing us how dominant that team can be in the West. But the most dominant team is the OKC. Like, yikes! They right now it's no question they're the best team in the league. They are putting belt to ass against every team that faces them. They lost one game, and I believe that was the game that Shea wasn't playing. So it was understandable why they lost. Um, they're just going crazy. They're trying to win everything. They just won the finals. Now they're trying to win the NBA Cup and then win another chip after that. So they're trying to be stingy with it. But like you said, with Wemby coming back this game, I think it's going to be real. That's going to be a real interesting game because that team is really good. They're playing really
Yeah.
well without Wemby. So, and they're young. That's a scary thing. That's a scary thing. And I know there's been a lot of Giannis talk about him getting traded there, and a lot of other places as well. But if I'm the Spurs, I don't want to do that. I get it. I get why, but you have a young, talented team. Why get rid of your future when your future could actually win you a chip this, soon? Maybe not this year, but soon. So
Nah,
it'll.
yeah.
Um, who do you think wins both games or all four games?
Um. So Knicks Magic. I'm gonna go with the Knicks. Um. No Franz. I think Franz is usually. I think he's the Nick killer. Between
Yeah,
him and Paolo,
yep.
and I think Desmond Bain is the one that you got to be afraid of because that game against the Heat that he had in this what was it, the quarterfinal, he went crazy in that game. So you gotta limit him. And if I'm somebody on the Knicks, I kind of want to get my get back on him for throwing the ball at OG.
Oh yeah,
So
hell
I want to make it a rough game for him. So I'm gonna go with the Knicks. I think it'll probably be a gritty game. I hate playing Orlando because I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but every single time we play Orlando this year, one of our players gets hurt. The first game was JB,
yep,
second game was Shamit, and now Deuce got hurt.
yep,
So, and it's something about the Florida teams because OG got hurt against the Heat.
yeah,
Um,
that's true.
so it's something about the Florida teams, but I
Yeah,
think
and
the
in
Knicks,
Orlando.
yeah, um, I think the Knicks win. I think it'll be a close game. Spurs Thunder. Um, I'm gonna go with the Thunder. I don't know. Even with Vic coming back, I don't know how good to go he's gonna be. Like that's a
Right,
hell of a game. That's a hell of a game to step into. Like
absolutely.
offer. It's not like
Oh,
you playing the. It's not like you coming back from injury and you playing the Pelicans. You playing the Thunder. So
absolutely.
we got to see how that. I do think it'll be a better game than people anticipate,
Yep,
but I think the Thunder win it.
I like it. So you got Thunder, Knicks. Who's winning it all?
Um, I think the Thunder win it all. But I do, as a Knicks fan, I want to see the Thunder right now. Um, and just battle it out because we actually don't play the Thunder on the schedule until like March.
Oh, dang.
So I want to play them now, kind of to see
Right.
how we test against them, and because I don't want to wait until March to be like, oh shit,
Exactly.
we don't fuck with this team at all. So I want to battle them early and see how it shakes out.
I
Maybe
like.
we see what type of moves we got to make at the deadline and stuff like that to kind of compete with them. But I still think OKC wins it just because all the defenders you could throw at JB,
Yeah.
and he's still that guy, but it's the others like who's really gonna step up that you really confident with.
Yep.
Like, cause as much as I love Cat, like those big games like that where we need him to score like 25, you never really know sometimes. Like
You never know. Yep.
you never know. So, and I think OKC is like the probably the worst matchup for Jalen Brunson because
Oh yeah.
there's defenders everywhere waiting for him.
Lore. Yep.
Yeah, so he's gonna need one of his guys to step up like real good. Like OG's gonna have to have like a master class. Mikel's he's gonna need to have a master class. Cat's gonna have like he's gonna need to have like an all time game.
Yep.
So
Everybody.
and those are some things that I can't really see. I know JB, he's gonna be good for 30 on
Right.
any given night, any big game. He's gonna step up to the plate. But the others in a game like that, I don't know.
It's
So
yeah. I'm with you.
I'm
I'm with you. Yeah, I have the same thing. The only one that I'm like kind of teetering of possibly changing is the one that you mentioned, the Spurs and Thunder one. Um, but for the reason you said, I don't think I think the Thunder win mainly because it's Wemby's first game coming back off an injury, and who knows how he's going to respond, especially against that team.
yeah.
If he was a few games back and he was back in rhythm, then I would give them a lot better chance to beat the Thunder because I really want an upset. Like I just really want to see an upset, but I just don't see it. Not at least not this game, but I think it will be close. I think, like you said, I think it'll be closer than people anticipate. It's going to be a very close defensive game. I feel like it's going to be
You
a
know,
lot of defense. Go ahead.
you know what sucks? If we do beat the Thunder in the Cup final, it's not gonna count towards the record.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean, even if we somehow beat them, I'm gonna still say that we beat them, even
Oh
if it don't
hell
count.
yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah,
Absolutely. What?
I'm jacking that every single time.
Absolutely. Shit. It's on video. We'll see it. It's
Oh
people
man,
seen it. So fuck that. They're gonna take that from us. But yeah, I agree with everything you said. Knicks versus Thunder. Of course I want the Knicks to win, but I think the Thunder is just too much for the Knicks to handle at this point right now. But it will be a good test for the Knicks to see what they, like you said, what they need to do. If they need to make any changes, if they're really going to compete to go to the finals this year, and most likely that's OKC is going to be across is going to be on the other side. So we got to be ready if that's what we're prepared to do for our final goal. So
speaking of changes, did you see that report today with the Knicks?
no, I did not.
So I have it in front of me. There was a report from Clutch Points, Chris Perswainen. I don't know how to say his name.
Mm-hmm.
It said league sources tell Clutch Points that the Knicks have had exploratory discussions with two Western Conference teams about potential trades with the New Orleans Pelicans guard Jose Alvarado and Minnesota Timberwolves guard Dante DiVincenzo at the center of various proposals.
Wow. See, people need to listen to me when I talk, man. I've been trying to tell people since he left that he's coming back. He's coming back. Dante's coming back. Now, who was the other player you mentioned?
Jose Alvarado.
I like Jose Alvarado. Now,
Yeah.
but what are we giving up for him?
That's the thing. I mean, I see a lot of people in the comments talking about
Okay, Kia heard about that. Okay. So
I see people in the comments talking about Kolik, Dadier, maybe Yabusele. Some people said Mitch. I'm like, I don't want to throw Mitch in no
no,
trades.
no. I'm definitely good with Yabusele going. I'm cool with that. He hasn't really shown.
I'm cool. But I don't know if that was to get one or the other. Like if it was one or the other, if it was both of them.
Oh, okay.
Like if we choosing one or the other, I'm cool. If we get both of them, that's even better.
Absolutely.
Um, yeah, something I'm not gonna say I always thought Dante was gonna come back, but there
I
was
miss.
something in me too that was like, I
I
feel like
just
that's not. I feel like it's not the last time we're gonna see Dante in the next jersey.
nah. I just knew I was hurt, and then I was like, man, he's coming back, bro. They're bringing him back. There's no way they're just gonna let him go like
If they get him back, man,
that's beautiful. We need another shooter, another
that'll
scorer,
be
because it's not working for him at point guard over there. He's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard, and they got him
yeah,
at point over there. So,
yeah.
but I wanted to come back to this question real quick.
But
He said, "What are your thoughts on Jason Kidd as a coach? In general, I think he's a good coach. Right now they're obviously dealing with some injuries and a lot of chaos over there in Dallas. But when that team is whole, I think he's done a great job over there. He just has not much to work with right now.
um, I think he's a cool coach. Like I think he's like kind of like in the middle. Like he's not garbage. He's
Right.
not elite. I think I would say he's like above average.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't know what if that point guard Coop shit was to try to get Nico fired, or
Mhm.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but
Yeah, that one.
that
Yeah,
was like really head scratching to me. Just because he did it with Giannis doesn't mean he got to do it all the time.
right.
But I think my favorite Jason Kidd moment was when he was with the Nets and he had no more timeouts left, and he was like, "Yo, bump into me with the drink," and he spilled it on the court.
Yo, he's always thinking, bro. He's one of those point guards that you just can't
No,
uh
that was a
you can't
hilarious
forget him.
moment. But I
Absolutely.
think, yeah, I think he's a cool coach.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't think he's like one of the top tier coaches for sure, but above average. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
All right. So that is NBA. Is there anything else that you want to add as far as NBA?
Nah, that was it.
All right, cool. So now we're going to go into week 14 of the NFL recap real quick. Um, what fan are you as well on football? I forgot.
I'm a Giants fan.
Giants fan. Okay. So,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on your team the last week on their on who did you guys play? I forgot.
We was actually on bye last week,
Oh,
and
okay.
then before that we played the Patriots on Monday Night Football.
Okay. Okay. And
Yeah.
Patriots, that's a tough out. But
Yeah, they cooked us.
yeah, that's a tough one. So what are your thoughts on your team going into this week with I believe Dart is back this week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So currently we hold the number one pick in the NFL draft.
Oh, okay.
And it feels like I've been through this the last like couple of years. I already know what this team is gonna do, yo. We got the number one pick. We got 4 games left. I think it's the Commanders, Vikings, Raiders, and Cowboys.
Yeah.
We're gonna go 2 out of 4. We're gonna drop to the fourth pick. Um, and that's how we finish the season. And I'm not saying like I would love to have the number one pick to draft whoever the fuck, but
Right.
I want to get that number one pick just so we could trade back and get something nice.
Something. Yeah.
Because I feel like we kind of have a good core. Um, we just got to figure out the coaching staff, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully we get a new GM. Because people talking about maybe Shane keeping his job and then we hire a new coach. I'm like, fuck that.
Nah.
They got to get a new coach, new GM. They all got to be on the same page.
Exactly.
Um, so I think we're gonna end up fucking it up because we could have had Drake May, but Tommy
Damn.
DeVito decided to go crazy and win 3 games in a row. Um, that was a lit. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't mad at the time. It was lit. I got a
Right.
DeVito jersey.
I'm not mad at that.
But I'm
Not
like, damn, bro, we could have had Drake May or Caleb.
Vito.
That would have been, yeah.
Woo.
But in terms of this week against the Commanders, I think this is one of the games that we win. Um, Jaden Daniels, I don't even know if he's not playing. Zach
Yeah.
Ertz,
Yeah.
Zach
That,
Ertz is out for the season.
yeah.
Prayers to him.
Yeah.
And I think the Commander season is kind of just in shambles right now. I could see this being like a pretty nice, like high scoring game, low key. Because I
Mm-hmm.
think with Mariota, he's gonna be feeding Debo
Yep.
and Terry. But I think this is the game that the Giants win because I remember week 1 against this team, even though it's so far back. This was a team that I was like, bro, I feel like we could beat this team, and our offense was not moving. And that's when
Mhm.
Russell Wilson was under center.
Yep.
And ever since Dart took over, our offense looks a lot better.
Absolutely.
We're scoring on first drives, scoring way more quicker with more efficiency. So I feel like now,
My guy. What's up, bro?
with everybody banged up on the Commanders and their season is kind of just like, what are we playing for? I think the Giants win that game.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I think you guys definitely can get that. Your offense definitely looks better with Josh. Josh. What is his first name?
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always say Josh. But I knew it started with a J. Yeah, your offense definitely looks better with him. He just has to be smarter when he's back there because he's always. I get it that he's a football player. Like he's gonna go take the hits and all that stuff, but at that position you can't do that. You just can't,
Yeah.
especially in this league because guys are fiending to hit the quarterback, but they know they can't in this league. But if you become a runner, that the green light is on for them. So, and they're taking every shot they can. So, and he's already had what 3 injuries now, or 3 like concussions or whatever. Something,
He's had like 3-4 concussions already.
and that's horrible for a rookie to go through that. So, he's got to learn to slide. He's got to learn to get down, run out of bounds, whatever it is. Those, take less hits. Take less hits. You want to be here for a long time, not just a good time. So, but yeah, I think that's definitely the Commanders. Even with Mariota, their offense looks not bad. Like they kind of look better with him than Daniels right now, just because Daniels been dealing with a lot of injuries this season, so he hasn't really looked himself. But yeah, Mariota, uh, not too bad with that offense, but he'll definitely give you guys the ball a few times. And your defense isn't that bad either, so I think you guys definitely can win that game for sure. Um, my Cowboys, we got the Vikings this week. We can definitely should win that game. It's a Sunday night game, but that's the part that scares me is prime time. We suck in prime time. It doesn't matter who we play. If it's prime time, the Cowboys are gonna find a way to fucking lose and just destroy my fucking Sunday. So, but I think coming off that loss, we didn't look defeated, even though we lost. We What I've seen in practice, what I'm hearing from coaches, what I'm hearing from players, there's still that confidence in the locker room. So I love to hear that. Um, and the best part of it all, we know that Philadelphia, them girls will find a way to mess this up. Because oh boy, how do you lose to a man with one hand who gave you guys a few fumbles? Oh, I know how. Your quarterback throws an interception and a fumble on the same play. That's how.
That was insane.
Insane. Now I'm gonna keep throwing fire at you guys. It's up. It's up for you guys. But as far as the Cowboys playoff chances, I give us a shot, not a big shot. I think we're at 11%. The odds are saying right now. Yeah, like that. That sounds about right. Like if I think we could. Who do we? There's one team, the Chargers. We play the Chargers after the Vikings,
Yeah.
and then the Commanders. I think one more time, and then the Giants.
And then the Giants, yeah.
Yep. I think we could win out. The Chargers one scares me a little bit though. The Chargers one scare me because they kind of remind me of the Cowboys. They're kind of like even-ish, but with Herbert being injured and him clearly fumbling the ball. He can't hold on to the ball well enough.
Yeah.
If our defense can play somewhat like they did the last few weeks outside of the Detroit game, I think we can win that game.
And their O line is demolished too.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're on their like fifth old lineman. So if our defense can put some pressure on them and stop that run game, because that run game is also pretty good with Vidal and Hampton. If we can do that, I think we can win that game, and I think we can win out. I think we can beat Washington. I think we can beat your Giants. Even though the Giants always give us a scare every time we play them, but I think we can beat them. And then it's up to the Eagles. I believe if the Eagles lose 2 more games, I might be wrong on this, but I believe the Cowboys can win the division if that happens.
So the Eagles' remaining schedule right now is Raiders, Commanders, the Bills, and the Commanders again.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Raiders, Commanders, Bills, Commanders again.
Okay, so yeah, I know they can. The Raiders they should beat. The Commanders they should beat. The Bills, I think they lose that one, and I'm hoping they lose one against the Commanders, but I doubt it. But it's a division game, so it's possible.
Yeah, that Bills game is in Buffalo too.
Yeah, and it's in Buffalo. I don't think there's any shot. Well, I don't want to say any shot, but I think the Bills. It all depends on what Josh Allen shows up that game. We know Josh Allen be on a roller coaster as well. Some days he's Superman, and some days he's super trash. So we'll see. But I expect the Bills to win that game, especially if they lose this week against the Patriots.
Josh Allen definitely plays up to the competition.
Yeah, absolutely. He absolutely does.
I peeped that with him.
Yep.
The better the comp, the crazier he goes.
Yep. Absolutely. He's something else, man. But yeah, so I got my Cowboys potentially making the playoffs. Even if we don't, I'm still proud of them if we went out. If we don't and we lose against one of these bad teams, then I'm going to be back on my Cowboy critic stuff. So, but yeah. So now we're going to move on to the last segment of the show today, which is our Week 15 picks. So I'm going to call the games, and then we just both make our picks and give our quick reasons why.
But
all right, here we go. Oh, first, let me ask you, what were your thoughts on last night's game, Falcons Buccaneers? If you saw it.
I saw some of it. I'm mad that I didn't start Mike Evans. I picked him up in fantasy.
Too.
I was too scared to start him. I'm like, damn, man. But yeah, the way the Tampa Bay is letting this fucking division slip away is kind of crazy.
Nasty.
Shout out to Kirk Cousins pulling out another great game. Bijan Robinson doing his thing. But yeah, the slip that Tampa Bay has had is crazy, and I guess you could say the injuries, but
yeah,
this is one of the worst divisions. Like,
Panthers
the injury shouldn't be an excuse, but with how bad this division is,
yeah,
and I guess you got to give credit to the Panthers for not being complete dog shit this year and actually stepping up, because it looks like they might end up winning this division.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they're leading right now because of that loss.
Yeah, I think so.
That's nasty.
Shout out to the Falcons. It's been a rough year, but they got a division dub. So
yeah, that's huge. That's huge. But yeah, like I agree with you as far as the Bucks goes. They have been. It doesn't. I had the Bucks winning, but I'm not completely shocked that the Falcons won because the Bucks have been on they just haven't been a dominant team. Yeah, the record looks somewhat good, but they don't look like a dominant team. A lot of their wins have come in the fourth quarter, comebacks and stuff like that against less dominant teams. So I'm just not too shocked. The reason why I'm more shocked is I'm more surprised by the Falcons playing good enough to win. They played really good. They've been having, like you said, it's been a tough season for them. Injuries, their quarterback going down. and Kirk just hasn't been looking like Kirk of old. But today or last night, he looked like Kirk of old. So, and then obviously you got Bijan Robinson, who's just he's going to do everything. So, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they said he accounts for 39% of their offense, which is ridiculous.
Oh
That's
yeah, and then my bad for cutting you off, but
no, go ahead.
another thing I forgot to bring up, Kyle Pitt's legacy game.
Ooh, good
He
one.
went
Yeah,
he went
he's
crazy.
crazy. What? How
He
many?
had how many fantasy points he had?
No, how many? How much yards and touchdowns? I know he had two. I stopped
I'll
watching him.
find it. I got it right here. He had damn, he had 166 yards, 11 catches, and 3 TDs.
3 TDs. Oh my
Yeah,
god! Whoever had him on
he
fantasy.
put up 45 points in fantasy.
Oh
The
my
dude
god!
in my league that had him, he had him on the bench.
Oh, he is so sick right now because
Yeah,
nobody expected that. I feel you, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Bryce and the Panthers for sure, though. But yeah, oh man, yeah, that's nuts. All right, next game. Ooh, this week I call it intense week, intense 15 because boy, these games this week are all like almost all of them are important, and they're almost all division games.
Yeah.
Ravens Bengals.
It's gonna be a fire game. I hate how they put all these good ass games at 1 o'clock,
I know,
and then
killing them.
they put the whack games at
Whack.
4:25. Like nobody wants to watch Panthers Saints at 4:25. I mean, Lions Rams is decent. I'm not.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
a
good.
good game. Bengals Ravens. It really depends on what version of Lamar we getting.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna get whack Lamar? Are we gonna get good Lamar?
Yep.
T Higgins is out this game.
Oh man, he
Um,
keeps. Oh,
but I think the Bengals win this game. I think they brought Joe Burrow back because they knew the division was further taken.
yep.
Nobody has like a clear grasp of the division right now. So I think the Bengals win. Chase Brown has been unbelievable lately, and I think he's gonna continue that streak of him just killing all these teams.
Yep.
Um, so I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
I like it. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I was back and forth with this one, but I settled on the Bengals because the Ravens just, especially with Lamar. Lamar has not been looking himself. I don't know if it's because he's still dealing with the injury. He hasn't really said much of it, or the team hasn't said anything about it either. So I don't know what's really going on with him, especially with the running game. He hasn't looked himself in that. Derrick Henry has bounced back, but the defense hasn't bounced back. The defense was trash to start the season. Then they got a little bit better, and then now they're going back to trash. So not I don't want to say trash, but not as good as they were the last few weeks. So because of that, with Chase and Joe Burrow, especially after what he said about having fun, I think he wants to go out there and have fun today in this game, and especially against a division rival at home. I think the Bengals pull this one out.
I think it will be a closer game though, because that Thanksgiving game, Lamar played like ass.
Yeah, he was asked that game.
Like it was horrible. I think he had one of I think he threw like a backwards pick or something,
Yeah, it was nasty.
and he had like 2 fumbles. So
Yeah.
I don't think he plays that bad again. I think in fantasy, I remember he put up like 6 points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Golly.
so I don't know if he plays that bad this time around.
Yeah, he definitely gonna have a better game because the Ravens are on life support. Raiders, Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah,
I don't even got to talk about this.
exactly. Eagles. If now the only thing I will say is if y'all fuck this one up, Eagles, I'm fuck this one up. I promise you guys. Just turn your phones off. Don't look at your social media because boy, I'm gonna be so annoying that y'all ain't gonna like me no more. So y'all
Yeah,
better
if they lose this game, man.
not just turn your phones off.
If they lose this game, it's really 2023 all over again.
Yep, absolutely. The supernatural funk they call it.
Because I remember when we beat them that year on Christmas Day. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
And
I was loving that. That
and
was
that was with Tyrod starting.
hmm that's crazy.
And
I was loving
we didn't have neighbors. We didn't have. I
right.
think Wandell might have been in year two.
Man,
But yeah, we didn't have fucking. Our team wasn't as talented as it is now.
absolutely.
Yes.
That shit is funny. I hope it happens though. I really do. Um, next we got Cardinals Texans.
Um, they said Marvin Harrison will be out for this game.
Oh, okay.
That dude Michael Wilson's been cooking, and
Yeah.
I really like how this team looks with Jacoby Brissett.
Mm-hmm. He's
I
bringing
know
that
Kyler Murray. I think is out for the season.
probably.
Prayers to him. But I'm going with the Texans. This might be one of the best defensive teams I've seen. This
Absolutely.
is this is insane. I've sneakily become a Texans fan just because I think I've watched at least like 3 of their games like start to finish just
Oh,
because
okay.
of just because of fantasy. Like I'm staying up to watch games because of fantasy, and it just happens to be the Texans.
Wow, that's
And
funny.
and this Texans defense is no joke.
They're legit.
So I
They're
feel
le-
like everybody's having a bad game against the Texans. And
yeah.
yeah, the Cardinals don't really stand a chance in this.
No, I'm with you on that. I think the Texans, because of that, especially because of that defense, Stroud is starting to slowly catch his groove. But he doesn't have to do much. He just has to not fuck it up. This
Hmm.
defense is going to shut everything down. As long as they do that, they'll be fine. They
Yeah.
will be fine. Next game, big game, big game. Chargers, Chiefs in Arrowhead.
Damn, yo. I need this game for fantasy. I got Mahomes and Rice on my fantasy team. I
Shut
I, I can't afford another bad game.
Kid,
Um,
cut it out.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs though. I might regret it because I feel like the last couple weeks when I'm doing pick 'em, I've been picking the Chiefs and they've been losing.
Yeah, they've been killing me
Um,
this.
but I think if they don't win this one, I don't think I'm ever. Actually, I can't even say that because they play the Titans next week.
Oh
But
yeah,
but I think they win this one because I think they got at least what like 2 more games like guaranteed wins on their schedule. I think
mm-hmm.
they got the Titans and they got let me see the schedule real quick. Oh, and the Raiders. That's 2
Ooh,
right there. Get them to 8.
I
If
do
they
they.
could
I
beat the
think they got the Broncos too. One more, unless
yeah,
they play.
they got the Broncos week 17
Oh, okay.
in Arrowhead.
Mm.
So if they win out, that's 10 wins
Oh,
with a possible chance at getting in.
yep.
But it starts now. You got to win now.
Gotcha.
I feel like you couldn't lose the Cowboys game or the
Mm-mm.
Texans game. Like I feel like you had to get one of those games, but
Absolutely.
they dropped both of them. So now you pretty much have to win out and just pray that everything shuffles in your favor.
Yeah. And when have we ever said that the Chiefs have to rely on other teams to get themselves in the playoffs? That's just crazy. But see, this for me, this game really depends on the Chiefs' defense. If they show up like they did last week, I think it's going to be hell for Justin Herbert, especially with his injury. Um, if the run game is good for the Chargers, then they'll still have a shot because the run game for the most part is pretty good and they keep them in the game. But if the Chiefs defense can show up like they did last game, then I definitely give them a shot. It's in Arrowhead. I keep going back and forth with this one.
Advantage, I think. Yeah, Chiefs got the advantage in
They
Arrowhead. First time they played was in Brazil.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
I
that was
forgot.
week 1.
I did forget about that. That is an interesting one. Okay, so for that reason, then I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I think they want this one. They need this. Well, they obviously need this one. It's in Arrowhead. The Chargers aren't really good, especially with that injury being in the cold. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
Herbert's going to perform well. So yeah, for that reason, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I think it'll be a good
And
game.
yeah, and it's a West Coast team coming to play a 1 o'clock game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
That
they're
matters.
gonna they're gonna start off slow.
That definitely matters. Next game, another great game. Bills Patriots.
Man,
and,
and it's in Foxborough.
yep, in Foxborough.
Um, man, shout out Josh Allen too, because I think him and Haley just announced they having a kid.
Oh, word!
Yeah,
Congratulations, guys.
congrats to them. It's my
Word.
favorite QB in the league.
Okay.
Um, I think I'm gonna go with the Bills. No bias, but I've seen the Bills.
Yeah, he did.
I've seen the Bills dominate this division for years, and I don't think they're going out without a fight. So if they win this game, they split. Um, and I think it's gonna be a hell of a game. Honestly, I think this is
Absolutely.
gonna be a great game. And like we said, sometimes Josh is on a roller coaster. Um, either he's whack as shit or he turns into Superman and he gets the cape. But I think he knows that, yo, they took a game from us in our house. Let's do the same to them. Like I think he's gonna wake up for this game, and it's a good matchup because the Patriots now compared to Week 4, I think it was when they played.
Yep.
The Patriots, they're banged up on that O line.
Yep.
It's not the same as they used to be. So um, you're gonna have to pressure the shit out of Drake May. Travion Henderson's looked really good
Yep.
as of late, but Ramondre Stevenson's back, so we'll see if they start limiting his touches.
Yeah.
And
I think that.
I think Josh is gonna turn up this game. I think there's a lot at stake. This reminds me of the 2023 season when I think they were like 6-6 going into the bye.
Mm-hmm.
It was something bad, and they won out. And I remember
Yep.
the Dolphins were number one in that division, and they beat them
Yeah,
in
I remember that.
I think it was week 17 or week 18. They beat them to win the division. This is
Remember.
giving me that type of vibes right now.
Drake took Josh Allen soul game one.
That's true. Now you know Stephon Diggs killed them in that first game.
He definitely
Holy,
did. Um, this one, like you said, is going to be a close. Is going to be a close game. I think it's going to be. Josh Allen is definitely going to want his get back on this one. The Patriots sitting pretty right now on a 10-game win streak. Whew, at home, this is a tough one because, again, I think it all depends on what Josh Allen shows up. If we see Superman, then I think they have a great shot. But if we see the other one, then the Patriots roll because that defense isn't that bad either. So, Drake May has been playing great, not great, but well this season. I'm gonna go with the Patriots. I think this is their year to show. All right, y'all. Nah, you guys have been whipping our ass these last few years. You guys have been the big brother. Well, little brother came to. We punch it back this year. Damn it, we punch it back. I think we see glimpses. I think we see the roller coaster within this game of Josh Allen. I think we see glimpses of Superman, and then we see glimpses of the other Josh. So that I think that is going to hurt the Bills and the Patriots, especially with the way they've been playing. They've been playing real steady, consistent football. I think they keep that going. And if Josh Allen has more than 2 turnovers, Patriots are going to capitalize off of it. So I'm going with the Patriots, but I think it'll be a close game for sure.
yeah.
Next game, ugly game, Jets, Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna talk about that.
exactly. Moving on. Commanders, Giants.
Like I said before, I'm
Yeah.
going with the Giants
Yep.
at home. I think it'll be a fun game though.
Absolutely. I'm with you. I'm going with the Giants. Commanders just don't look themselves, but I think it will be a close one with Mariota hasn't been playing bad when he plays. Next one, Browns versus the Bears. I think this is a good one. Low key good one.
Damn, man. Ah, damn. This is a tough game. The Browns. I feel like the Browns have graduated from just joke.
Right.
That
Right.
defense just yeah, that defense. I mean, obviously overall that franchise is still a joke, but
Right.
in terms of a game by game basis, you can't just look at them on the schedule and be like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fucking cakewalk," because it's not.
Exactly. Yeah,
They
hell
not
no.
they not the Titans. Um, damn. I'm gonna go with the Bears, but I could see this being like a fucking 13-10 game or a 10-7 game.
That's funny. I absolutely see, I can see that too. But it's timing, baby. I think Shador, I think he's gonna show up again for the Browns. Uh the main reason why I'm going with the Browns is because of the defense, though, like you said. I think Myles Garrett is going for that record. I think he's gonna try to get it this game. Like the, this game. He's not. He knows he's still got a couple more games to go, but he want to go get it right now so he can demolish the record. Um, that's going to be scary because the Bears, their defense isn't really that great. They're middle of the pack. And Shador obviously makes that offense look a lot better. They almost came back against the Titans last one. They should have came back and won that game. The Bears offense, hit or miss for me. They've had moments where they look good, and there are also moments where it's like, all right, they still look kind of like that team of old. But they definitely have improved under Ben Johnson. But they definitely get exposed against some of the better teams. And they've had one of the weaker schedules this year. So I don't want to put too much on them being a great team. They were number one just a week ago, but I don't think even when they were number one, they were the number one team in the NFC. So
Yeah, I didn't think that either. And this is
yeah,
a big game. This is a big game for the Bears too, because they just lost to the Packers last week.
yep, got mopped
This
up.
is a game to me where I don't think you're gonna clear cut win this game, and then you play the Packers next week.
Ooh,
So
yeah, that's tough. They're gonna need this one. So yeah, I
yeah,
think it should be a good one.
this might be an ugly game, and
Ugly.
I don't think the Bears could just run their way down Cleveland. They
Right.
can't. They're gonna have to rely on the passing game. Who knows what the weather's gonna be like? I
Yeah.
have Odunze in fantasy. It's very roller coaster. It's either a donut or it's 18 points. DJ Moore has been disappointed this year.
Yeah.
So I don't. Maybe they rely on the tight end more. I know Colston Loveland's been getting some good touches lately, but I wonder how it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be an ugly game.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. I think it'll be an ugly game, but I'm gonna give the advantage to the Browns. How did I lose it? I lost it. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Panthers Saints.
Damn, I feel like this is gonna be another close one too.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Division game.
yeah, division game. I want to say the Panthers, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Really? Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
They have been playing better as of late.
I can't even give you analysis. I'm just going off the vibe.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. I'm gonna go with the Panthers for the same reason, though. The vibe. The vibes have been good in Carolina. They've been winning, and they have a shot to actually win the division. So I don't think they're gonna let that slip. But that being said, it is a division game, and the Saints have been looking a little bit better the last 2-3 games.
And that's my thing too, because I'm like a game where you gotta win to like get advantage in the division.
Yeah, that's pressure.
When has the Panthers shown me to take care of business in this era? They gotta prove it to me.
That's true. That's a very
This feels like a game that they would lose. Division game. There's pressure to capitalize and get ahead in the division. This feels like why would I put my money on the Panthers?
That makes sense. I can't be
They
mad.
haven't shown me that, so this feels like a game that they would lose.
That's a great point. They got to prove it. I like it. Next, Lions Rams.
Ah man, this is gonna be a fun ass game. This should have been the 8 o'clock game.
Yes.
I mean, the 8 o'clock game isn't that bad, but
Eh,
this should have been the 8 o'clock game. I feel like whenever these two teams played against each other, it's just
yes.
fireworks.
Yep.
Um, I'm going with the Rams. I think Puka's gonna have a field day.
Yep.
Same thing with Devontae.
Hmm.
Um, on the Lions side, we'll see how Jameer Gibbs does because that Rams front four is insane. They've been
Yes.
playing very well this season. I want to see how they do. But I think this is gonna be the time where the Rams get back because the last couple times that they played, the Lions have been kind of. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say bully. I'm not gonna say bully them, but
Right.
the Lions have kind of like snatched their chain. Like it'll be a close game, and you think the Rams are about to win, and the Lions are like, nope, fuck out of here.
Yep.
Um, but I think this is the time where the Rams get their revenge and they get this win.
I agree. I think actually the Rams actually win this game convincingly too.
Okay.
I think what was I gonna say? There was a thought that came in my mind that made me think that it was gonna be convincing. Um oh yes, because and you kind of touched on it. The run game. I think most of the Lions when they're successful is when that run game is well. When Jameer Gibbs and I'm forgetting the other running back, Montgomery, right? That's the running back,
Oh yeah, David Montgomery.
David Montgomery. When that run game is doing well, it opens up for the play action, and then the other guys like St. Brown and everyone else can play off of that, and that's the best thing for golf. Like you said earlier, I think the Rams are going to shut that down and say, no, Josh. I mean, yeah, Josh. No, what Jared Goff. I keep thinking everyone's name is Josh. God damn, Jared Goff. You got to beat us, and I think that's not a good thing for Jared Goff. Is he a good quarterback? Yes, but he hasn't this year, especially. He hasn't been that efficient. He doesn't have his number one go to in Laporta. Well, that's debatable because St. Brown is kind of his number one as well. So that's up, But whatever, he's down one of them. So I think the Rams are going to put belt to ass. I think they win at least by 14 points in this game. I really do. And for the same reason you said as well, that the Rams the Lions have kind of had their number. So I think they want to get some get back on their ass. Next game, Colts Seahawks.
Colts are fucking done. Prayers to Daniel Jones.
Yeah, man, that was tough to see that one.
Without the injury, this is basically the 2022 Giants all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know if y'all remember that year we started off 7-2.
Yep.
And then we finished the year. I think it was
9.
9-7-1. Yeah, it was. We ended off very bad, but at least we won a playoff game. But this is kind of like that version, except Daniel Jones gets hurt in this timeline. But they're cooked. He's out.
So,
Riley Leonard might not even play. They're calling up Phillip Rivers. Anthony Richardson is hurt.
yep.
So, and it sucks because I have Jonathan Taylor in fantasy, and everybody's like, "Yo, you can't start him no more." But I'm like, "Yo, who else do I have left?" Like,
Exactly. Gotta give it.
you got to give it to him. But I think the Seahawks take care of business. Their defense is insane,
Yep.
and I think this is a game where I don't even think Sam Darnold and Jackson Smith and Jigba got to even go crazy.
Yep.
You can literally fuck around and just be like, "Yo, Jackson, let's go get you closer to that record today," and
Yeah.
we'll sit on the bench in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
I think it might be one of those games because I don't see the Colts shocking anybody.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you. I think the Seahawks run away with this game. The Colts, especially after that losing Daniel Jones. I mean, he was already standing on one leg, and then he tore the other one in his Achilles. So yeah, they don't really have a quarterback. What's his name? Philip Rivers. I feel bad for you, brother, because boy, you're gonna remember what it feels like to get hit, but this time you're gonna be a lot older, and you haven't played in a while. You haven't gotten hit before, so
It's been 5 years.
been a long time, my brother. So this is gonna feel. It's gonna wake your ass up. I promise you that. I promise you. And this is the team that you did not want to go have your first game back against, not
Hell
against this
no.
defense. So
Yeah.
I feel for you, brother. Hopefully you're in one piece after this game. um, next game, Packers Broncos. I think this is a nice game.
This is a nice game too. Uh I think this might be another gritty game. I don't think it's gonna be as gritty as the Bears and Browns game, but I could see this game being like a 18-13 game or something
Yep,
like that.
1,000%.
Yeah, or like a
Two good
20 to
defenses.
14 game or 20 to
Yep,
17 game, something like that. Um, I think I'm gonna go with the Broncos though.
I like
Their
it.
defense is insane. I mean, so is the Packers,
Yep,
but I feel like it really just depends on the quarterback play from each team.
yep,
Uh, Jordan Love is one of those guys where there's some games where he looks really, really good, and there's a lot of games where he looks very average.
yep,
But I feel like more often than not, he looks average,
yep.
and um, so you can't be average against this Broncos defense. And then the same goes to Bo Nix. Like Bo Nix will
Mhm.
go the first half of games looking very like whatever, but then at the end of games, he'll turn into Superman.
It's
Um,
gonna be tight, girl.
it's gonna be a tough game,
Gonna be
but
tight today.
I'm gonna give the edge to the Broncos, but it's gonna be a close game. I really think it's gonna be a close game. It really it all it. You said if love doesn't do,
If love doesn't love do love.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it really depends on the quarterbacks from each side. If
Hmm.
Love plays like Superman, like he can
Right.
sometimes, then I
Hmm.
think they'll win this game. So it really depends on Bo Nix versus Jordan Love. Whoever does better than the other, honestly, is who's gonna win the game. Whoever does worse, that's there's your answer. It really depends on the quarterbacks because I feel like both of these defenses are really good. It's gonna be an ugly game, so it's gonna ride on the quarterback.
I agree 1,000% on everything you said. I think it rides on the quarterbacks, both Jordan Love and Bo Nix. Now, obviously, Jordan Love is better, but he doesn't always play better. So, and
Hmm.
especially against good defense, it's going to be
Yeah,
tough. And like you said about Bo Nix, he's like the fourth quarterback. But against this team, it's going to be tough to try to come back. But so you better hope that your defense is doing better than their defense, and your quarterback is doing better than their quarterback. That's what it's going to come down to. But I'm with you. I'm going with the Broncos. I think they pull it out because Jordan Love, he doesn't play well against great defense, and if they turn him over, it all just falls down from there. Bo Nix,
yeah,
he's still young, so if he turns over the ball, he's like, all right, it's cool. I got a good defense. They'll get me back the ball, and I'm still slinging this thing. So I like it. But the only thing I will say about the Broncos is they gotta Sean Payton's got to let the leash go. You got to let the leash go, bro. I get it.
yeah,
He's a second year quarterback, but I feel like your play calling hasn't been good enough for 4 quarters. It's been good for the fourth quarter. That's when you seem to open up the playbook. But in the first 3 quarters, it's like, and you don't got J.K. Dobkins this for the rest of the season. So you're going to have to rely on him a little bit more. And he clearly has shown that he has the potential to be a pretty good quarterback. So you gotta let him loose, especially if you want him to be good in the playoffs. But yeah, I got the Broncos. I got your boys over the Vikings. We ain't get there yet, but I appreciate it. Um, Hold on. Titans versus the 49ers.
Um, 49ers. This is gonna be one of them games where it's like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown. Everybody's eating today.
Yeah,
Like, yo, you want McDonald's? What you want? You guys want something? This is gonna be one of them games, honestly. I'm excited because I got Brock Purdy and George Kittle in fantasy. I feel like everybody's gonna eat in this game. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, this is one of those get your confidence up, get your stats up game. That's what I like to call it. Yeah, get your stats. Um, yeah, I think the Niners go super crazy. Um,
She going
I
with
am
the
scared though because the dude I'm playing in fantasy got Christian McCaffrey, so I'm gonna need
ooh.
him. I'm gonna need him to chill out.
Spread the ball around, Purdy. Spread
Yeah,
the ball around. But yeah, no, I'm with you. I think the 49ers wiped them out. Um, Shout out to Salah too for getting that defense to still being a good defense without their top two defenders.
yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Then we go on to the Sunday night primetime game, which worries me. My Cowboys versus the Vikings.
Man, I feel like I feel like this is gonna be a close game only because the Vikings defense is pretty good. You can't really just bully them like that.
Yeah.
I don't think Dak is gonna struggle, but I feel like it's like some. I feel like for him, this is gonna be like, all right, we're feeling the game out. You kind of just you're just going on the fly, and you're
Right.
just and then you're just making your adjustments as you go. So I don't
Yep.
see him just like
Oh.
400 yards off rip and all this. And then on the other side, yes, yeah, that's what exactly what I was gonna say. J- JJ is I don't you don't know. I can't even say you don't know what version you're gonna get from him because he's just fucking ass. I know last week he played pretty decent, but if he played like 9, I think y'all good. I think that's the only reason why this game's gonna be good, or I mean close, because I think Dak is not gonna be like slinging that ball against his defense. I think he's gonna be like just making his reads throughout the game and just figuring shit out. I think it's gonna be more of a like game manager type game for Dak.
I like that.
That's why it won't be like an explosive like Cowboys game. And then JJ's just gonna keep the Cowboys in this game. Um, just not score, not just not putting points on the board, throwing
Mhm.
picks, shit like that. So I think the Cowboys do win this game. If I had to put a score on it, I would say Cowboys win by like. I could see this being like a 7 point game, like Cowboys win by
Mhm.
7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree. Especially on the, like I said, primetime games, we are very iffy, especially against non great playoff teams. Like it stresses me out. But the positive is that we are home. We do play good at home. Um, my defense is I'm still iffy about the defense because last week the Detroit Lions exposed everybody, even the trades that the players that came over there. Quentin Williams got exposed. Everybody got exposed that game. So that was a little bit worrisome, but the offense still looks pretty well good. CeeDee Lamb will be playing this game. Yeah, I think he practiced all week, from what I heard. Pickens needs a bounce back game because he wasn't that great. It looked kind of lackadaisical in that game, and a lot of people were getting on him. So I think he really wants to get back in this game. But I can definitely see it being a tough, fight it out game for the Cowboys because that Vikings defense isn't going to just give up, roll over. So I can see a 24-17 type of thing, right? Something like
yeah,
that. I think our offense will be able to put up enough points, but um, yeah, the Vikings will keep it close, and we probably finish it in the last few minutes or something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by that, but I hope it's a blowout, a convincing blowout. Just for my sake. And then last but not least, Monday Night Football, you got the Dolphins versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who do you got in this one? I think this is an interesting one.
Yeah. And on the Cowboys game, I feel like the only way the Cowboys lose that game is if Dak out
Yep.
shits JJ. That's the only way. That's the only way they lose that game.
Yep.
Um,
And it's possible. So just putting it out
but
there. It's possible.
Monday night Steelers, Dolphins. Um, is Aaron Rodgers playing in this game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The Dolphins, I'm not gonna lie, they have been looking better lately. Like their defense has gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think this is another game that could low key be a close game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna give it to the Steelers. Steelers are home. Dolphins are coming to Pittsburgh. Cold weather,
Yeah.
so we'll see how that goes. But I think this could be a game where Steelers win by like 3 to 5 points, something like that.
Yeah.
Um, I think the Dolphins defense lately has been kind of underrated, so that
Yeah.
might be something that keeps them in the game.
Uh,
But I don't trust Tua in cold weather, so
no.
I don't.
I'm with you. We already know. We've seen it too many times. He's just allergic to the cold. So I definitely got the Steelers. And I think HN is out this game, so he's there. Everything. Like he gets the ball in he rushes the ball and he gets the receiving yard. So him being out, that's a huge part of their offense missing. And now you just got what's his name, Waddle. So uh, that's going to be tough for them outside of it being cold for Tua. So yeah, I got Pittsburgh, but I would not be surprised if Aaron Rodgers turns back into an old man, and dare I say the Steelers defense wins them this game. But I'm not betting on that. I still think Aaron Rodgers, especially after the game he had last week, hopefully he can ride off of that and they can just dominate this game. But I think because it's cold and Aaron Rodgers is an old man, Tua is allergic to the cold, it will be a close game. I could see it being something like 18-12 or some shit like that. So I think it'll be a close game. But yeah, that's it. There's no other games after that. Is there any other things that you want to bring up before we wrap it up?
Nah, that's it. Thank you for having me on. It feels good to be the first guest.
Yes,
It feels good. Hopefully we could do this again.
absolutely. Tell
It's
the
always
people.
dope. It's always dope talking about football.
Absolutely, man. It's always fun just talking about sports and just having that, different opinions and just talking, seeing the game from different views and stuff like that. So it's always fun.
Yeah.
Tell the people where they can find you, on what social medias and what podcasts and things you got going, so that people can go check it out.
All right. You guys could follow us on TikTok at the J&J Podcast. On Instagram at the JJ Podcast 1. YouTube, just the J&J Podcast. We're on Spotify, Apple, anywhere you could get your podcast at. So we appreciate it. We need, I think, one more sub for 300 on YouTube. So
Oh, let's go.
you guys could give us that one sub. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah, let's get it. Hey, we gonna get that done for them. You hear me? If y'all listening, y'all seeing this, make sure y'all go subscribe to the J&J Podcast. Let's go get them to 300, and then after that, you go check out you go follow them on Instagram. You go follow them on TikTok, and was there another one?
Instagram, TikTok, that's like the main ones.
Those are the main ones. All right, so
Yeah.
make sure you're gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure I put it on my social media feed, so you guys go follow them. And I appreciate you, brother, for having you come on the show, being the first guest of the Jones and with Jones podcast. I appreciate you, brother, and I hope you have a great weekend, my brother. We definitely gonna do this again.
All right. Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely. You guys know what it is. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, the like, comment, you share, and I hope you enjoyed the show. It's your boy Jones, our guest Justin, and we Jonesing. Peace.
What it is, y'all, it's your boy Jones. And if you want updates to all the Jones for Sports content, I'm going to need y'all to.
Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
Push the goddamn button.